Hello everyone, welcome back. So on this video, we are going to be working on a fabric. We're going to cut it, we're going to sew it, and we're going to get all my crochet bags, put it together. So this is what we're going to show today. So hopefully you like this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment, and let's see what we're going to do. And let me show you first the bags that are completely done. I'm working another one, but before that, I will show you the bags that is completely crochet. So now I have to cut the fabric. I already choose the fabric. Many of my amazing people from my stream live last week, they helped me to pick the fabric kind of match for the bags. So, and this is what we kind of like choose. And I'm gonna say thank you to my amazing people. And if you like to join on the on stream live, I do live every Thursdays, sometime 11:30, sometime 1:30. It just depends. So but it's on Thursday, so in the day, not in the evening. Yeah, I can do it in the evening. I'm completely busy. Sometimes I one time I did on Friday, but you know so my first bag, this one is made it 100%. The yarn is 100% cotton, and this one is from Hobby Yarn. This is my first one. This is completely done like in crochet. Only I had to put the handles and the fabric that I choose. Well, the people help me, my amazing people, choose this one. And this is the fabric that I'm going to cut it and sew it and put it on this beautiful and amazing bag. What do you think? This is so beautiful. This fabric I use only for lining my bags. So here's one, two. I need to get this done, and this is gonna happen this week. Get it done most all my bags except the one I'm working on right now. My second one, this one is with the scrappy yarn acrylic, and it's this one right here. I had to sew this one, and it's this one right here. And the fabric that I have is this one right here. That, and this gonna be when this one. I mean, I think it's gonna be beautiful. So this one is go with this bag, and I'm not expert for you know like working or cutting whatever for fabric. I do the way I know, and they've been working with me for so long. My next one is this one right here. It's acrylic too, and this is made with extra yarn, like a scrappy or leftover yarn. I had to hide those extra, the yarn. And the yarn that I use for this one right here is Premier yarn, and this one is the one we can have from, you can find on Dollar Tree. Now, I have two different options. Now, I have plain like no pictures in there, but I need to see if I have the color for that. But anyway, the first one is this one right here. There's some bees right there. They're so beautiful. And the dot in color orange. So this one I'm still kind of like, which one? Or maybe not. But this is the bag. And I think, I don't know. And I don't have no more. Well, I have fabric in the closet. But I don't want to go in the closet because I had to move all the stuff in there. I don't know. Maybe I go in there. If I go in there, you go with me. So this is another option. Like I say, I want to. This one is still. I'm thinking I'm gonna put this one right here. I don't know, because I don't know. It's just the color of this one right here. But I don't know that I'm gonna say right. But one of the my amazing people on my stream yarn say bags is kind of kind of like, oh, I forgot the word she said. That means kind of like means like I can put anything. It's a bag. It's a crochet bag, and this one has so many colors. So either way, can go with the orange. I think they can go with the orange because they have orange in color white. I don't know. And this one, I think I had to do with something else with this one. I don't think so I'm gonna put. I don't think I'm gonna put the orange. Let's do orange. I mean, what I can lose, right? This one, I think I'm gonna. Excuse me. On this one, I think I'm gonna make a special bag using this one, guys. Look at this. It's beautiful. Okay, my next one that I need to completely done. You gonna be like, really? In time, be this one right here. I gonna be completely this one today. So I mean, cut the fabric and and sew the fabric, and it's gonna be a step. Okay, maybe they're not today. Maybe I go work. Maybe I finish one today, maybe two today. I don't know because I had to cut the fabric first. The fabric that I choose is this one right here, and you can see. Look at the colors on the pattern for this fabric, and now this is the colors that I've in this bag right here. That's one and this two. So I think this one is gonna be perfect for this one. So many colors. So that I need to get this done. And this is me, y'all. This is me. I was downstairs in the kitchen, and first I was here crochet the square, and I've been laundry and cleaning my husband clothes and some clothes. There's gonna be another video that I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. That I buy some shirts and you're gonna see what I'm gonna do with those. But anyway, I was there and I said like, okay, let me see. I'm kind of hungry, and I was just like, I go to the kitchen and I started doing something else, and I just like, okay, I'm gonna do dinner today. This gonna be like chipotle. And I said, okay, and I have corn. I been just my mind go and I was crochet and I was doing the laundry. Not that I was in the kitchen. And out of the kitchen, I come in here. And I was just like, what in the world? Now I'm recording a video. I'm telling you. That's my day. This is my day. So if you this happen this to you, please let me know because I will be feeling that I'm just not only one myself, doing that. I had so much to do, too many to do. And I was just like, did I go Hobby Lobby or did I go Michael's or Dollar Tree to record a video and see what is new? Or I need some cotton yarn, 100%. I had a couple, but I don't have kind of many colors. But I said, no, staying home and work. I'm telling you. So my next bag is this one right here. This one. And I think I have some more squares. Did I say I'm probably gonna do a bag? Put it together and start doing another bag. But this is the yarn. This is the fabric that people help me on my stream live choose for that one. Sunflowers. And I think this one is gonna be the best ones too. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that now those is gonna be cut it today, and I'm probably gonna be in my dining room doing that because in here is no way. Okay, so you see the hour was already cut at the fabric, and also I forgot show in the video, cut it square for put it on the fabric and make like a bag. So I finished two, so I could finish this one right here. Most all the crochet bags that I made, it come with the bags inside, just maybe one or two. But in this one I put it two, and I'm gonna put two kind of in each bag. That is kind of the idea. So I finished one. On this one, on the pink, I was forgot cut it the square, and it was kind of a little hard to put it the bag because I was already get it done with the square, and it was kind of a little hard. So, but I completely done the. Give me a second, y'all. It's kind of like a little. There you go. So, go be working on my other bag. Well, the what is it called? The lining for the other bags. So I got just you can do this and the just very simple regular sewing machine. I got mine. It's really old, but it's working a lot. It's been helping me a lot with that. Sometimes I get like a little, issues like, but I'm trying to fix it. Okay. The next one, I'm gonna start sewing the squares so I can sew it like that's the way I do for the pocket for the bags. I'm really on a measure or anything like I just cut it, put it on the top, the line it, and see. And on this one right here, I'm gonna do maybe I'm gonna say maybe two pockets or maybe three pockets. One kind of like a medium, like let me see if I can show you. That's too small. So not medium. Well, each pocket there's gonna be kind of the half. So I'm going to try to put it like this because I don't want to make it so big and they can maybe like open like that. So I'm trying to do like something like this side, So it one, so there's gonna be three sides. So one, two, and the three. So when I get it completely this done, I will show you, or you're gonna be still look at me, what I'm doing. And before I will completely done this one, and I will put it on the top, the fabric for the bag like this one right here. So simple, I completely done this one, sew it, and this one's too. So there's gonna be something like this. So and so there's gonna be like as a one, two, and three. But you're gonna see it what I'm doing. Well, hopefully I can try to work because I am not in my crochet room, so this is kind of a little hard working here at the dining table and recording. There's a big thing. I will try recording, see and stop. Right now I'm recording with my tablet. So, but I will recording with my phone, something so you can see what I'm doing. So let me start working. Let me continue work, and I'll be back. so now what I'm gonna do is divide the pocket. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do with this, you know. So like I say, this is the way I work. This is the way I do, like I always say, this is the way when I do my mess. If my mess help you and inspiring you or giving you ideas, I am so glad that you like it, you know. But that's the way I do. So I will try and like to hear what did I sew this part right here. You can see the thread, and I'm probably gonna, that's the half right here between this square right here. I'm gonna get this kind of like the pattern for me. On the other one, I'm probably gonna do with this one right here, like between these two blues right here. Hopefully you can see it. And you know, let's do it. So then it's too light. Let's see. I don't know what this one is. Stay. Okay. I got the little light, but sometimes it's not working. Okay. So you can see I put the wrong one. That's the pocket, you know, really nice to people can put the stuff in the hands and there. So that is the way I do my pocket. So like I said, there's not really, you know, crazy way. So now what I'm gonna do on this one, I'm going to sew it. I'm gonna start sew it on this way and this way. I'm not gonna sew it right here because you know that's does not make any sense to do it. So there's only two different spot that I'm gonna sew it. I'm gonna make sure because I cut it on this side only and except that this side, but it's okay because I'm just gonna kind of like I don't want to cut it. I'm just gonna sew it in one or twice with the zigzag, and that way it stay there. So let's work it on. completely the lining for the bag. Now you can iron or whatever, but honestly, they look good. What do you think? So with 3 pockets, and now if this size to here is a little big, you know, I can just go back again and I can double and but before I'm clean up in here. So, but that's the way I do my lining for my bags. So let me continue working, and I was just gonna show you the way I do mine, but this is completely done. So I have one, two more to go. So, but let me just put this one inside so you can see it. Like I said, this is not, you know, like huge or big thing. Like, oh my goodness, I cannot. You can do it. If you have like a really simple, sewing machine, you can do it. So now what I'm going to do is get the size, and like I said before, I'm going to start sew it. If I see this is too big or too long, I just go and cut it or sew it on the size a little bit more so I can do that. So, but crochet always stretch, and let's see, boy. I mean, I'm thinking that's too long, but let me just put up a couple more of these and see. You know what? Let me put it on the other side, different side. Let me just turn this one, the ugly part, and turn this one on this side. That way I can see much better, and see how big it is, and show you. Like I said, you can fix it because you can still have spot. So there's nothing a big deal. I can still fix it. And like I said, crochet always stretch. So of course, I'm not going to stretch too much. Let me put this one over here. Now, remember, the back is kind of like this way. So I'm not going to fix it like, oh my God, let me cut it and sew in here. I'll leave it like that. I always been doing my bags like this way. So I have a little extra bigger, just a little bit. Like right here, you can see to here is the bag. I mean the crochet bag, but I can't. It's just a little bit. I am not going to cut it or sew it anything like sew it again because so I mean on the top it look nice, but like I say, now on this part right here is kind of like a little dot right here because remember the crochet back is this way. I can, like I said, I can sew it this part right here, but always the back is going square. I mean not the crochet, the square, the for the line. So okay, but I'm trying to get on a corner. Okay, guys, it's not too really like that I need to. I just when I sew it, get it inside. Sometimes it's hard. So like I said, this part right here, I'm just gonna start sew it to these two together, or maybe really like right there. So that's the crochet, and I'm just gonna start sew it on before, like just like that on the top right here, and that'll go be it because it's kind of like a little. That's good. Let me put it in my hands in here. I don't like to cut it exactly like too really close because I'm sometimes scared that I cut it too much, like not much extra. So always I like to cut it when there's a little extra. So that way I can fix it. So yeah. Okay. So let me continue, finish the other one, and I will show you. So I already completed put the linings on the bags. I mean for the bags, for crochet bags. Don't look at my mess right there. And not even over there. there's so many mix. So I really, you see right here in the vlog, we'll show you completely like sew it and everything. But I had this one left. This is one, and that's gonna be for this one right here. My second one right here, and my last one, and that's gonna be this one right here. So I'm gonna be put this all together, and you know, on this one I already had the handles, and there's gonna be this one right here, this one, and that's gonna be for that. So I'm probably gonna be crochet a little bit more on this one, but I don't know, probably I'm gonna put for the handles, or I'm gonna be crochet a little bit more extra round right here, because because the way for the holes is so really long, so it's not the way I crochet these bags right here. I need to, even if I put it something on the top before I put the lining, I have to just sew it first. My other one, my mistake, it was I sewed the fabric, I sewed the fabric, and second I put the handle, so that was my mistake. So on this one, what I'm going to do first is, first I need to put the handles first, the way it can get the yarn and also part of the granny square, so that way I don't have to put more rounds on here, or I can put more rounds on this one, but this could be so thick and I don't want that. So like you can see, I had like a couple, like maybe two on the top, the holes up. Like I said, if I do it, that means I'm gonna put connect the fabric exactly just only right here a star, so that way it can cover, so that way I'm not sew it on the top the fabric. That is one thing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna put just first the handles, like I said, first doing that, and I think that's what I'm gonna do first, because that way it's save much time, and I don't have to crochet around the back again. So let's start it. Let me start with this one first and see how the turn, and I will show you, and I'll be back. So what are your things? I just finished the bags, cut it and sew it, and I did a couple other things during on this week. So I'm not sure that I already show you these kind of bags, and I think I did. But before that, let me show you the bags that was more on this video. Cut it and sew it, and completely done with the handles and everything. I've been doing another things. You can see some yarning here. I'm been working right now on chunky yarn. I call this chunky because it's bulky yarn, and later we'll show you what else I completely done. So let's go and show the bags. So the first bag that I'm going to show you, I'm trying to move it in here. I have so much things going on. Like I said, I've been working on chunky yarn, and I had a basket right here, whatever that, I'll just take another stuff, but and I had another huge container over there. Whatever I finish, I throw it in there. But that one is gonna be only, I'm gonna say only for toys or amigurumis. So let me just show you the bag completely. This is the first one, and that's the first bag. So, and that is the line on the bag. So it's not really, big deal to sew it and stuff like that. So let me just put it on another side so you can see. That is how they look, and that is the pocket. And I just only did only on one side, the pocket. So this bag is completely done. So that's going on the basket, and this one is done finally. So my other bag, It's this one right here. And done, completely done. So this one, I really love this one. I'm telling you. This one is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be selling. It will, because the way it's made, it will selling. So this is on one side, and here's another side. So, like I said, there's nothing. But now, in the video, I was explained, about the handles. So I saw it first, the handle, and after that, I was just sew it the part of the fabric. So that way, you not see. I want to show you the one that I did mistake, and I was just like, man, and I just like, it go. Sorry, y'all. I had to sneeze. Okay, so this is the bag with the handles, like this way. That's the same thing. Look on the other side, and also on this side. So finally, completed that done. And here is my other bag that I completely done. And this is how they look inside. But let me turn so you can see it. There you go. Another side. Like I said in my video, I not measure anything. I just cut it, sew it, and put it in the bags. So this is the handles that I choose on this one. And there you go. One to go. Or three to go. And this one, very simple bag. And that's just the pink. Like I said, I'm not really like fancy on the way sew it the fabric on the crochet bag. So another to go. And this is the one that I did mistake. So like I said, this is the one. So this is completely done. The other bag done. So I sewed the fabric and I sew it on the top, the handles on the top the fabric. I'm gonna leave it like that. It is selling, it's selling. I'm gonna use everything. This is kind of like paint on things to do with this thing right here. Well, for me. And I was just like, hey, go that way. It's handmade items, this is nothing like, so, and I love it. So this is how they look inside. And I just put 1, 2, and 3 pockets. And nothing on this side. So, what do you think? I mean, they not look terrible. What do you think? That's what they look. That's my opinion. But, like I say, if my customer like my mess, they will buy it. So, completely done. My bags. So, I think in one of my lives, I will show you these bags. And I'm not sure in one of them my videos that look what I crochet. But anyway, when I was doing those things, I was working in bags, and this is one of the bags that I completely done. And I think so. I think I already did. But if I did, I'm sorry. This is another one because this one it was in the basket, so I don't know. It's gonna be so quick. And this one. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? I love the mushroom, but I don't know about the pink and brown. I don't know. What do you think? So that's the bags that I do. And also I got the doggies. I think I already showed this one. I think so I did. Yeah. I had to put this one on different basket or different container. This one because I think I already showed some other videos. And I don't want to show you again. Yeah. But I'll be able to take pictures and everything and the bags and everything that's gonna be in my Instagram. So you can see it. So what do you think? This is all I did on this week. Like I said, I was just crochet. Like I said, I've been crochet a lot with a lot of things that I articulated done. I just finishing other things, but that's gonna be another video that I'm gonna show you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you like it, and I'll see you on the next time. Have a wonderful and beautiful and amazing yarn day. Bye.